Hello everyone, my name is DerKrampus, and welcome back to Sailwind. When we last left off, night had fallen, and we were making our way towards Aestra Abbey from Fort Aestra, carrying the mail. That is Aestra Abbey up ahead, and I'm not entirely sure how we're supposed to enter this particular archipelago. It looks like we need to make our turn in here. But then we gotta hook downwind through the wind and come back up. We might have to catch ourselves in on the anchors. I don't know yet. But we'll find out. We'll learn together. So let's just shoot for that gap in the shoreline. We'll just see what happens. If we run aground, we run aground. And then we'll have learned a valuable lesson. And we'll learn that the monks in the abbey don't actually need mail service. And we'll just not deliver to them anymore. Except I think we have to. It's one of our requirements. Oh well. Let's see if there's anything we need. There is. Alright. God, I love the sunrises and sunsets in this game. It is fantastic. It really is. Just all of the Aestrian region spread out in front of us. Northfish, not bad. Not terribly filling, but not bad. There we go. Alright. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to... Could go in down there, looks like. But I don't know if we'd necessarily be better off. But it does look like the last stretch of our approach is going to be directly upwind, and that's not going to be fun. But it's what we have to do. We have at least one package of mail. Here we go. It's due tomorrow. Followed by Siren Song in 2 days. So. Go ahead and get this out here. Stack this back up here in order of delivery. There, a little more organized. Nice. Yeah, let's just swing into this little channel, I guess, and hope for the best. There we go. We'll probably get in there and then realize that there was some other wildly better approach to this island that didn't involve braving the narrow canyon of death here, but yeah, well. It's a learning experience. We'll all learn together. Not going to worry too much about trimming the sails in because we really don't have very strong winds. So I'm not worried about getting peak performance out of them. I'm just worried about navigating the ship properly through here. You know, I suppose we could rig this as a slick little Bermudan sloop or something for when we go offshore, but I like our idea better. Next turn is looking like we're going to go right up into the wind. So that should be fun. Hey, at least we didn't die on that rock. Progress. Alright. The tall cabin is making all of this very difficult. What if we... There we go. There we go. Alright. We'll just stand under the stairs here. Like Harry Potter. I assume that's the Abbey up there. Oh yeah, this is tight. It feels like we're about to lose wind power. And there it goes, right there. That was the sails letting go. Alright. So I guess we coast as far as we can. And then we'll have to just start kedging the boat in. Which I'd prefer to avoid. It's horrendously slow, but I think it's just what we're gonna have to do, unfortunately. Thankfully, we have this option thanks to the improved anchors mod, so there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause recording for a little bit because I don't think this is going to make for very good viewing. How riveting, right? So I'm going to winch our way down this channel. And I'll come back to you once we have something. So I was able to get the boat winched around, just enough to get some wind into the front sail. And there is definitely another way that we could have taken in here that would have been a lot more direct, but it looks like there's some little sandbars and things in there that might have made it difficult. For now, though, we're just slowly creeping our way up. Maybe we can get the gaff sail in here. Oh. There we go. There we go. And we'll just leave that way and see if it would have been any easier. It's going to get us pointed towards our eventual destination anyway. So we're going to be hitting Siren Song and then East Wind from there. furl the sails. Try not to plow directly into the dock. There we go. Isn't too bad. Let's deliver their mail. We can take a peek around here as well. I think we've got time. Oh, they've got their tavern right here. Yes, hello. And they accept Al-Ankh-Lions. Okay. That's different. This is like a mission, I guess. Oh. Cargo man. Alright. So from here, we're going to go to Siren Song. So let's go ahead and get one there. That's ready. Let's explore the island a little bit. I've never actually been here, so this will be nice. Can we get a good view on our path out? Maybe? Possibly. Not really. Alright. Let's look at the Abbey itself. I feel like that's the path. This is probably the path. Oh my. Alright. So there's a waterfall somewhere. That is very loud. Wow. Okay. Oh, so I guess that was the path. Okay. Can we go in? Oh, we kind of can. Alright. Can we just go through any of this? We can just go through any of this. So this isn't fully finished yet, it doesn't look like. Alright. Alright. Well, the game is in beta. This is the beta branch, so don't expect everything to be perfectly fleshed out. In the meantime, I can confirm that there's not much up here that's worth actually exploring yet. So we'll just take the mail. We'll be on our way. Thank you. Onward to Siren Song. Jib out. We can just about get everything out. Let's go out on the jib and the gaff. Oh, why not? why not? Let's see what it can do. Oh, that pulls. All right. Oh, there's a little entrance there. There's a little entrance there. So we have all kinds of options to get into this place. All right. That's good to know. So we can approach from the southwest or the east or treacherously from the northwest. I feel like if the winds were to pick up, we would capsize the boat immediately as we are right now, but still cool. Still cool. Let's pull up the square sail. So what I'm seeing is that little island with the trees on it might make a good entry marker if you had to come in via this direction. Just something to bear in mind, something to know. Something to file away for later. So we're gonna head to Siren Song, which I believe is right that way. Yep. North by northeast. I think we're just gonna... It's nice and deep too, so I'm not too worried about scraping bottom once we have the deep keel. So we should still be able to come back. Although once we have the deep keel, we'll probably be making international deliveries, so we won't be worrying about this quite so much. Yeah, that island would make a good marker, good channel marker. There's some rocks that are submerged there. That could be a problem with the deep keel. It could be. Just have to know they're there. Alright. Oh, this is right on the other side of that bend. Okay. Alright, so we just picked the wrong entrance from the right angle. Ah, well. Wind is almost exactly behind us. This is perfect time to put the square sails into play. So we will drop that down. And I think we'll actually bring down the gaff. Let's just point ourselves downwind. We'll be right on our way. Let's have some water. We will need to refill this soon, but I believe there's a well in Siren Song that we can use. So no worries there. Let's eat some food. The sun's going down. I'll rest. We'll skip time. I'll catch you in the morning. It'll all be right to plan. It's been a long time since I played Sailwind, but it's all coming back nicely. And I really do like the extra islands. They make things a little bit more dense, which makes navigation a little bit easier. You have a few extra landmarks to work with. This one's a particularly good landmark because you can see the abbey sticking out of the top of it. It has a good, distinct silhouette. We'll catch another fish, then we'll go ahead and rest for the night. And if all goes according to plan, which hopefully it will, we should wake up still pointing at Siren Song and hopefully not buried within Siren Song. Oh wow, another fish, alright. The bounty of the sea overfloweth. Let's see how hungry we are. We might eat that third fish. Yeah, I think we should. At some point, if we're going to do this, we might need to get a third fishing pole. And that'll pretty much be our hunger just set for the rest of the game. I do want to eventually get a smoker and a stove and a drying rack and all that stuff, but there's really just not room for it on the cog. Especially if we're going to cut down this top platform a little bit. So that'll be for when we're in the bigger boat, I think. We're just going to have to learn to love sushi for now. That's fine. I love sushi. It's one of my favorite foods. Local supermarket has it on sale on Wednesdays for like $5, and I go in and I usually get like a couple. Alright. Correct our course just a bit. And then with the sun going down, I think this is where we take our rest. Be back in a minute. We are nearing Siren Song. I can see what I think are the street lights glowing over there, right there. So we're going to correct course just a little bit. We're going to come like a half point to starboard. Just about there. Just to get us lined up with the channel. We're just going to let the wind push us right in. The wind is still at our back, more or less. We could probably pull up the jib, but it's a bit early for that. It's going to make traveling out to Eastwind very difficult. So we're going to be beating directly upwind, but you're almost always beating directly upwind to Eastwind. That's part of the name. The wind is blowing towards the east. More often than not. And then we'll just begin the circuit again. We'll come from Eastwind through Siren Song, Fay Valley, Firefly Grotto, and so on and so forth. And each time we do it, we'll pass through Fort Aestra, and maybe we'll improve the boat a bit. Not so sure about the gaff. The gaff made the boat extremely difficult to tack, which is odd. It should have the opposite effect, but there you go. So, figure something out. As long as we have the square sail on there, we can back the boat up and tack that way, just sort of fall back through the wind, but that's usually something that much larger ships would do. Not really. We didn't have to do it before, is what I'm saying. We were tacking the boat just fine with just the square sail. So maybe the gaff was a mistake, I don't know. At this point, I don't think the jib is doing us much good at all, so let's go ahead and pull that up. It's just one less thing to do as we approach the dock. Okay. Square sail. May have been a little bit late on that. So, swing starboard a bit. Leave off a little speed with the rudder. There we go. Hello, hello. Greetings and salutations. Oh no. Oh wow. Okay. That keeps happening. That's concerning. It's spreading. That was a Fey Valley problem. Alright. The bad magic is spreading. Okay. There we go. So we have 2 to Siren Song, we have 2 to Siren Song. That's the bar in here. There we go. What are we doing on coins? We could just about buy the lantern back if we wanted to. But we're going to Eastwind first. Alright. You can't piggyback another delivery off of it because we're just coming right back here. So it's not going to be the most efficient run, but it's what we have to do. We will fill up the water barrel though. Okay. Let's go into town and fill this up. Alright. Alright, that's a full barrel of water. That is part of the same mod that lets the barrels refill in the rain. Also available on the Discord. Do we want to sleep it off? I think we want to just get going. We want to get going, we want to get pointed in the right direction, and then we'll sleep it off next time while we're underway. And we come back out the way we came in. It would be a stretch. We'd probably go out that way and then tack our way back. Alright. Let's put the gaff up. We'll get the jib set as well. There we go. Just come out this way. once we're free of the island, we will plot our next course. So, get to Eastwind. See if we can do better this time. Looking at south by west to get there. So let's tighten everything down. Looking at the wind, can we go south by west? Wind is coming out of the south almost exactly. So south by west would be south by west. No, we don't want to go south by west. That's not right. Eastwind is north of us. South by southwest. All right. South by northwest. There we go. I'm dumb. Don't ever take anything I say seriously. So if the wind's coming due out of the south, south by northwest would be that way, vaguely. We'll have the wind kind of at our back. That'll be nice. That'll be nice. I don't know how long it'll last. A south wind is highly unusual, but hopefully it'll last long enough. Let's tack through it. Let's tack through. Let's see what we get. Flapping around. We are still turning. Got the jib tight. Come on. Come on, make the turn. See, the gaff just wants to weather vane us straight into the wind. I don't like that. I really don't. Alright. It's time to... Let's drop the gaff for now. Bring out the square sail. We'll just do this the way we have been doing it. Alright. So, we'll just fall back. There we go. Now we can deploy the gap. Alright. That is Aestra Abbey straight ahead. We gotta get around Siren Song. And then we'll start our south by northwest course. Or I guess that would be west by northwest, because west is the closest point. It's on the south by edge of northwest. So yeah, that'd be west by northwest, now that I think about it. Let's bring up the square sail. It's just putting too much heel on the boat. Maybe once the wind is more behind us, we can run it out. Let it do its thing, but it's just too much right now. The moon is up and the sun is rising. What a strange combination. That's pretty. turn here. The wind is starting to come behind us, so we can let these out to catch more of it. There we go. Once we're fully out there, we'll... Ooh. Goodness. Once we're fully out of the wind at our backs, we can run the square sail back out. Maybe. Or that might just be asking for the wind to shift and for us to start cruising backwards again. For now, though, I think we could just square it up. Maybe drop it like this. That way it's not really pushing us over, it's just pushing us forward. Yeah, there we go. It's riding nicely, okay. Very nice. Need to add a little bit more tension up front. Alright, we are going west by northwest, which I think is where we need to go. Yeah. And as much as I hate to take a nap right in the beginning of the day, see that big... Hold on. Is that who I think it is? No. No, surely not. Surely not. I must be seeing things. All right. It'll feel weird to go to bed early in the morning, so we're just gonna let the day develop a little bit, and then we'll take a nap. Come on, up out of the water, let's go. Let's go. There we go. No, that is him, isn't it? Sir, I just want you to know that I have a fish, and you have not. So there. Look, the little fish is gonna come along. He's gonna nom 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 nom. Nom, 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 nom. And then I'm going to eat the fish. See, I just consumed your boat. I have absorbed your vital essence, sir. Yeah. Yeah, we have all of our sails out too. Look at you, sir. Look. I have more sails than you do. That makes me better than you. It makes me better. So, I have more sails than you and I have a bigger cabin. So, you know, you're honestly just, you know, you're a joke. You're a joke. And you are discourteous as well. And I don't think anyone back at Siren Song is going to be happy to see you. Because they all think that you smell like old socks. And, yeah, that's... You know, I'm the bearer of the news. I bring the mail. And that's what everyone's saying about you back home. You know, they're talking about how you are smelly and a discourteous and poor sailor. Good day, sir. Good day. Good day. Is he gone? I think he's gone. Oh, look, and there's Eastwind right there. Right there, just directly upwind, as it should be, right? As apparently all things are just right with the world again. Everything's normal. Alright. To Eastwind. Hard to port. Alright, let's not come directly into the wind. I guess tacking is difficult in this boat, so we kind of do want to just come as close to the wind as we can get away with getting. Let's just bring everything in close hauled. Haul it all up to the middle. Center line. We'll just try to keep ourselves out of irons. Alright. There we go. That is Eastwind, right? Isn't it? I think it is. It looks like it. We're coming at it from the northeast, so yeah. We're gonna end up swinging south a bit, I think, to get in there, but I think we're okay. We might need to get a little creative on the approach, but I think we're going to be alright. I think we're okay. Think? Which way do we want to approach it? Yeah. Yeah, because the dock's over there, so we want to kind of as close to the east as we can go. How close can we sail to the wind and still move forward? I mean, this is honestly unrealistically close to the wind. A modern, like, Bermuda-rigged racing boat wouldn't be able to sail this close to the wind, let alone something like this, but it is a game. It's meant to be a little bit easier in some ways. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have some fish. Why are we turning? Why does it feel like we're slightly turning? Or is it just me? I think... I think we're okay. Might just look weird. Yeah. It's just a weird angle, I think. We really want to just be safe about it. Dump all tension off the gap.
Haul ourselves to port. Be ready to let go on this side. There we go. Haul in over here. Then haul in the gaff. Haul in the gaff. There we go. There we go. That's how we need to tack this thing. Alright. That's how we need to tack it. There's a method. We need to slack the gaff off entirely in order to keep it from weather vaning us straight into the wind. And we'll practice that again here in a minute. We kept that tight. We tighten up both sides all the way. And just as soon as the jib starts to back in the wind, we'll let it go. As close to the wind as we can get, so we don't have to go too far. Right up against it. And we're ready to make that turn into east wind. We'll try that again. No, don't round up. Don't round up. Stay where you are. There we go. Now, dump that off. Pull right rudder. Lock it in. That's tight. Get ready to throw off here as soon as it starts backing. Let it push a little bit. Throw out here. Haul in the gaff. Center up the wheel. And haul in the gaff. There we go. We're getting the hang of it. It's not as bad as I thought. And I don't think getting the gaff was actually a mistake. We can just been handling it incorrectly. Alright. Okay. Looking good on most of our needs. Just bringing this up a bit closer. There we go. Let's go ahead and reef the jib up a bit. Fight that weather helm coming off of the gaff. Reef it up a bit, because the gaff we can drop in a heartbeat by holding down, shift and just letting the halyard go. So we can use it to just push us up right all the way in. Goodness, it really does try to fight us turning downwind. It's a lot of weather helm. So we're going to go ahead and drop the gaff. Pilot ourselves in here. There we go. Stern line. So let's try something. Let's run the stern line up here. The bow line back here. And like spring lines. Let's see what that does. Will that keep us well secured? nice and tight. Alright. Mail to Eastwind. That's the tavern. Where's the office? Office, is that down here? There it is. So we could have come farther down the dock. We were looking on food. We could eat. Let's grab something to eat real quick before they close up all their stalls. Or have they already? The market is not looking lively. Okay. Okay. Is that... You got food? You got bread? You got bread. There we go. They don't have much, but they've got the basics. Okay. We are going to have to sleep at some point soon. Let's go ahead and get the mail back to Siren Song, and then probably Fay Valley straight out from there. Maybe even Firefly. Yeah, so Siren Song, Fay Valley, and Firefly. There we go. Can we take more yet? What's our reputation like? We can take up to 3. Okay. So Firefly's the farthest out. We'll put this at the bottom of the stack. Right there. Tighten up. Directly before that one. Definitely be buying a lantern next time we're in Fort Aestra and potentially Siren Song. And Siren Song. But with that, how long have we been on? We've been about an hour. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here for tonight. Thank you so much. Next time we're on, we'll start our return run back through the archipelago. I've been DerKrampus. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you liked the video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It would help the channel grow, and it means a whole lot to me. Thank you so much, and have a great night.